Hi, you guys. So good to be here with you today. I am going to talk about Cinderella today. What life was like for Cinderella after she got married and had four kids. So, we all know the story of Cinderella. She is in dire need. She's in this place in her life where things are not going well, right? Her stepsisters, her stepmother are horrible to her. She just wants out. She knows she wants this drastic change and she doesn't have a dress and she knows exactly what she wants. She wants to go to the ball. She wants to dance with the prince. She wants to have this magical moment. And the fairy godmother appears. She gets everything she wants. She meets the prince. She ends up happily ever after and she marries the prince. Now, I want you to fast forward in Cinderella's life 10, 15 years down the road, maybe even less, maybe between like 6 and 15 years down the road. I had my first four kids in 6 years. Um, and I want you to picture Cinderella as a mom, a tired mom. She's doing the same things that you are doing, that I am doing. She's cleaning, she's cooking, she's driving her kids around in a horse-drawn carriage. She is running around and doing all these things, and she is tired. Um, when we first met Cinderella, when we first, talked about her, she had this need and she knew what she needed. She wanted so clearly to go to the ball. Well, Cinderella of the future isn't quite sure what she wants anymore, and I'll tell you why. It's because she has the things that she really wants, right? She has her kids, she has her husband, she's married to the prince, she's got it all. And yet she finds herself feeling just a little bit stuck. She feels a little bit stuck in the day to day. She's like, what? I'm still doing this? This is why I got away from my stepsisters and I still have to do the laundry and the cleaning, right? Um, let's pretend she doesn't have servants for a second here. She feels stuck because there's never enough time for her to do the things that she wants to do, that her kids' needs are always coming before her own. And I want to even say Cinderella feels stuck mentally, like in her mind, she's not able to think about the future. When Cinderella wanted to go to the ball, she knew so clearly what she wanted. Cinderella in the future, her happily ever after, her with four kids, it's a little more unclear. She's like, something feels not right. Like I'm tired and I feel overwhelmed. I'm frustrated, but I have what I want. And because of that, she feels guilty. She feels stuck for even wanting more. And she feels guilty for wanting more because she's like, didn't I already get exactly what I wanted? Isn't it selfish to want anything more? Maybe you can relate to some of these feelings that Cinderella has. I think as moms, whether we're princesses or we're just ordinary moms, we feel that sometimes. We feel that stuckness. We feel stuck in the now. We're afraid to really go in and dream for our own future. Our dreams kind of transfer down to our kids. We dream for their future. And that's good and that's right. But it doesn't mean that we can't also have things that we want to accomplish and dreams that we want to go all in on. And our happily ever after can include us. It can include us doing those things that are important to us and having experiences and accomplishing goals and going all in on our dreams and doing those things even while we live what we pictured our happily ever after to be, this happily ever after family. And I want to say right here that that is what I believe is the most important, definitely. Our family. My family means everything to me. And so, whatever I do, whatever dreams that I go after, I don't want them to take away from my family. However, when I don't go after my dreams, I believe that that can take away from my family because what it does, it takes me away from my family. It shrinks me. So maybe I'm like, okay, I'm all in on my family. I'm making them dinner. I'm cleaning up. I'm driving. I'm doing all the things. I'm not taking any time for me. And what happens is I'm showing up as a lessened version of myself. I'm showing up grumpy, I'm showing up tired. I'm not showing up as the person I could be and the person I want to be for them. And so we think sometimes going after our dreams means we're going to take away from our kids when actually it's the opposite. It allows us to thrive and to show who we really are to our kids without taking anything away from them when we find this balance, when we find ourselves organizing our day in a proper way so that everything gets taken care of that really needs to, and the most important things aren't falling through the cracks. That is what I help women with. I help them to find this balance, to find a balance of, okay, get in the time for the things that are going to fuel me, the self-care, the working on my goals, the working on my dreams, and taking time for my family. Um, Cinderella in the future does not need a fairy godmother anymore. What she needs is a coach. She needs someone to say, listen, it's okay to have time for you. Here's how you do it. Let's look at your situation. Let's look at what it's like in your family right now. Let's look at those dynamics. Let's look at your dreams and what you want to do. And let's figure out a plan and a roadmap to get you there. That is what a good coach does. They listen, they figure out with you how to make principles, things that you learn, how to make them work in your actual life. So what I do with women in my group coaching program, Mompreneur Life Made Simple, I teach curriculum and I teach these amazing tools to help you organize your life, plan your day, find this balance. But beyond that, it's not just here's the information, like good luck. We work on implementing. How is it actually working in your life? What's holding you back from implementing this in your life? And we come back. There's a great book called Peak by Anders Ericsson, and he talks about deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is what makes the best performers in the world the best performers, whether that's in sports, music, whatever it is, even in medicine. Deliberate practice means you go and you try something and then you get feedback on that thing. That's what we do in my coaching is you go and you try, you go and you do, you go and you implement. So instead of just getting information, yes, you're getting information, but then you go and you do and you bring it back. Okay, how did that work? What needs to change? What isn't working? What is working? How can we keep that? It's a process of working together to get you on this path to exactly what you're looking to find. My next group my next group of Mompreneur Life Made Simple starts in November. We just hit November, so mid-November, we're looking at November 15th. I would love to have you join me. We have a few spots left. You can schedule a call with me and then we'll get on the phone and I'll really hear you out. Like, what is it you're looking to do? And we'll figure out together if it's a good fit for you. So reach out, get on the phone with me. I'm scheduling calls this week and next week. I would love to chat with you and see if it's a good fit. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.